Okay guys, so we finally got the mud sand down. Now we are gonna go ahead and put the panels on. And these panels here, they actually have labels on. This is top, first panel, so that's the first left. Okay. Gotta be careful with these. These are very breakable, easy to break, especially on the corners. This is optional. You got your corner piece. We're gonna go ahead and install the corner piece on it. It just slides in like this, guys. This corner in like this here. Okay. It looks like we're gonna have to cut it, but and it goes on like this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if these fit on. And so this is what we're doing. We're gonna put it on first and see if these panel fit. But you can see here we have to cut a little bit. We're gonna mark it. Okay. And put it perfect. Put it on like that. Okay. You can come hold this, Ben. Right. So we got a little piece hanging up. It's a little bit tall, but I can fix that later. We got the second panel here, and these just interlocks, guys. Here you see this groove here. It just snaps into the other piece. The instructions say to measure it before you put on, but we want to see how it snaps on and everything. So it just pops on like that. You see that? Easy, guys, easy. And then you're gonna have to push this all the way over. Okay. And then you got, why is the one piece taller than the other one? In the instruction it says to recommend starting the back panel first, so that's why we're starting on the back. You see how we need to cut this down? Okay, so we need to cut this down, and that's why, but you can see we got to cut it down, and there's a gap here. Yeah. All right, so we'll put this on, then it goes on like this. Okay. Of course, it's not square. When you do your walls here, you want to make sure it's square. Ours is kind of tricky, so it's never going to be perfect. So what we're doing is we marked the corner pieces so we know where to cut it. And you see there's a gap there. This panel is higher, and then there's a gap down here. So what we are going to do is we're going to measure the gap, and we're going to cut this end a little bit so that it will come down and even out. So the opposite, you're going to get the measurement of this end and mark on that bottom end. You're going to cut it so when it comes down, it'll be smooth, aligned with this piece. Just like I did. Okay, clean the back. Of course, this is the back. Make sure you cut to your length, and we're gonna use 3 of them about 6 inches apart. Okay, so we got one here. This is the bottom, so you want a couple clearance, about a couple inches clearance, because remember the shower tub is down at the bottom. You have nothing. This panel is not touching anything. Okay, so you go down like this. You want to be about even, and then cut off about half inch, okay? Next, you take your glue gun or adhesive here. I'm just gonna apply one down like this. we're gonna get a bead of caulk in here. Okay, get the corner in first. All right, we finally got the corner. We're snapping it. Push it down, push it down, push it down. All right, what's the right? Wipe all the glue off here. Whew, a lot of glues, guys. A lot of glue. $27. Something. And then 16 1/8. So we're about right here. Pre-drill your hole here. Saw cutter here. Right, this you want to do slow speed, so yeah. There you go. Coming through. There it goes. We got the adhesive on. Now we're gonna pop this in. Get the bottom first. The hard part is getting it in. Finally got the panels on. You can see, very nice. We got the fixture on. It's a little dusty here because I had it sanded down a little bit here, the drywall. We finally got all the mud sand down. And we still had some pinholes, so I went ahead and touched that up. Here you can see. Couple tips on putting the panels. One, make sure your wall is square. Very important. Your wall and your base panel level. If you don't, you have a lot of time trying to line up the panels. Our walls wouldn't square perfectly, so we had to trim this top. From the manufacturer, it says that to just go ahead, let the base sit flush, the panel bottom sit flush with the base panel, shower base panel, and it's just kind of trim on the top. That's kind of what we did here. And you see I trim with a angle grinder. That's your best bet use so you don't damage the panels. And then you put your adhesive, your glue, and these, you know, it's gonna stick on pretty good. We did end up using the corner trims here. It works really well. And when you use the corner trim, it gives you a little bit, about 1/4 inch, where you can kind of move it back and forth with the panels. And then we did have some minor errors. We did crack the bottom here a little bit, but I was able to glue that piece back on, and you can see here, when you do crack it, try to save the piece because you can glue it back on. So we put caulk here, and then we're gonna try to color in a little bit to make it look decent. But when you put these panels on here, like here's a seam here, guys. You wanna make sure that it's on there right and flush. If you don't, you're gonna have leakage. We did have to cut a hole in here. So you wanna make sure when you cut the hole, you wanna act your clearance with the trim here, corner trim, because mine was off a little bit because I didn't add this in. I just measured from back up the wall to here, so it's off a little bit. It wasn't too bad though. Okay, but yeah, and other than that, guys, I did test already. Took a shower a couple times, even without the door, and it works perfectly. Our sliding glass door is coming here in the next couple days, so we're gonna install that. But we end up getting a 10-inch rain shower head. It's awesome, guys. Only thing about it, as you can see here, it's big, so it's coming up the light a little bit. You got a little shadow, and we are looking at either getting some shelf panels to the corner one where we're gonna bolt into the corner, or we might just get some sticky adhesive. I'm not sure it's adhesive or suction cup shelves that we're gonna use. We're gonna try both of them, see what works best before we actually drill corner shelves. They have corner shelves where you can drill holes and make sure you have 2x4 support on the back, which we do have on both. So we love the shower, guys, so far. We love it. Works great. I'm gonna turn it on here. Look at that. Rainforest shower, or rain. Let me turn it on, you guys can see here. Oops. How nice it is, how it drains. Okay, now the key to your drain, if you watch my other videos, make sure before you put everything on that it doesn't leak on the outer rim here. And then in between your gasket, your seal, and the PVC pipe. So we made sure just by testing, get a little cup and pour it, and it works perfectly, guys. Look at that. And down here, you don't have to caulk because it's actually, you got your base goes back up on the panel. The water should not be going over it as long as you don't flood the panel, okay? But other than that, guys, we love it. Oh, another thing I want to mention, that's for the panel, you got different type of panels, designs, color. The darker you get, the less reflection, so it's gonna make your bathroom a little bit darker. We noticed our old one was white, so we didn't actually have to use this light when we took a shower because the light will reflect off of these vanity light. And now we do need light because this is a little bit darker, but of course it's nicer, but darker. So something to think about, okay? And then of course your shower head, and you see there's a shadow there, but hey, that's normal if you want a ring, you know, or you can buy, we have our old style one that goes a little bit higher and shorter, and you can probably get away with that too. So, but guys, I recommend it. The panels, good. Was it easy to put on? It was a learning curve, but hey, will I do again? Yeah, since I learned how to do it now, I would like to do it again, you know? So, but until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next DIY video.